We all know that your sessions can get into a bit of a mess when you're producing a brand new track because you're excited and you're just chucking ideas down, creating melodies, guitar lines. So it's very important to sort out your sessions before you start mixing. So in this video we're going to do that. So what first step I like to do is make sure everything, all the similar instruments are together. So for example the drums, I usually have the drums up the top. So anything drums, you just drag them up. I like to do drums, percussion, piano, acoustics, bass, synths, and then vocals right at the bottom. So we'll just do that quickly. These are all pianos, these are all acoustics. Got loads of basses on this one. Tambourine and shaker. Go up there. With the percussion. Although I've got bass, you can see bass stabs and electric bass, sub bass. So I've got electric bass that can go up. I'm going to keep the synth bass in with the synths, and I'll move the electric bass up with the basses, and the sub bass can go with the bass. There's some guitars, acoustic guitars, they can go up. So you just highlight them and drag them into the groups of their instruments. Makes it easier when they're all together. And then all these are vocals. So we've got vocals. There's 2 vocals there. We've got vocals, synths, bass, acoustic guitars, piano, percussion and drums. Yeah, great. And the next stage is to go through and label everything as you like it. So this one's drum beat, this one's drums 2, it's going to be drums 3, these are all drum loops you see, so drums 4, shaker, tambo top, clap, and so on. I won't do that for the sake of your time, but just go through, label them all. So you double click on it, and then just type what you want. And a cool trick, once you've named them all over here in your tracks, you can just highlight them all and press Shift Option N, and then it names all the regions. Saves you naming everything individually. And then what I like to do next, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it. You can put icons on all your tracks. So for example, we've got drums, and the way to do this, you hold down Control and click there, and then you get all the different instruments popping up. So we'll go for drums, choose a drum kit, and you get a nice little drum kit there, look. Makes it easier than just all these audio wave things. So same again, Control, click, drums, we'll choose a different colour. Same again, drums, different colour. It just looks so much nicer, doesn't it, I think. And we've got a shaker, Control click down to percussion, and then choose any little shaky thing you want. Let's go with this, maracas, why not? Tambourine topper, tambourine, lovely. So yeah, just go through, do all that. The next thing I like to do is put them all in summing stacks within their groups, which means you can put processing on the bus. It basically gives you a bus. Highlight these 4 drum kits, press Shift Command D, then it will bring up, would you like to make a folder stack or a summing stack? We want to make a summing stack. Like I said, then it gives us a bus. This is your bus. Name that drums. You can even put a icon on your drum bus, and then you can just shut it down like that, and then all your drums are in there. And we'll do the same with everything. So I'll highlight all the percussion, Shift Command D, summing stack, and then we'll call this one percussion. Again, add some icon. Do some bongos. So you can see we've got the drums and the percussion in a summing stack now. Just go through the whole project and do the same thing. I won't bore you with that because there's quite a lot of groups here. So next we'll do the guitars and then we'll do the bass, and you get the idea. Next thing I like to do is colour. So you can see I've got 4 drums here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These ones are red, these ones are blue. So to make them all the same, highlight them all, press Option C. That'll bring up your colour palette and you can choose any colour you like. As you go with some sort of blue for my drums. Same again with percussion. Option C, and I'll go like that colour. And with your summing stacks you get this little arrow next to the icon that breaks them down and closes them up again. So you can see that if you open them all up, it takes up way more space. So it's such a nice way of just keeping everything organised. Next thing you want to do is structure out the tune using markers. So if someone says to you, oh, let's just skip to the chorus, you know where it is straight away. So this one, so what you do, click on this. It says marker, add marker. And then once you've decided the sections, just drag that down and that'll create you a marker. And I know that this is the intro. And there we go. Drag it along again. And I know that the verse is up to here. So drag that over. It'll make you a marker and we can go verse 1. Drag that, that's the chorus. Drag that over. And so on. Just keep going. Drag that over there, V2. Yep, you get the idea. And then if someone says, oh, let's listen to the first chorus, you can just go there. Someone says play verse 2, you just go there. So it's a very easy way to navigate around your song. And you can also colour these. Click on them, Option C. And then you can have the verses the same colour, like verse 1 red. Verse 2, same colour, so all the verses are the same, and then chorus can be something different. Drag that over for chorus 2. There you go. Make the intro something a bit different. See how nice that looks? So simple. And also another little tip is if you're mixing, you can just play verse 1, listen to it, and then skip to verse 2. Make sure that something's developed, you know. Make sure there's another element been brought in or you've done something else with the mix, just to stop your song getting boring. Final step of mix prep I would always do is just get rid of any dead air. So there's a lot of dead air down here. There's usually loads in the vocals when there's gaps. There's a lot of dead air and that's funky synth there. So what you want to do is just click on it, select your marquee tool, which is down here. And if it's in the middle, you press Command, and then you just get rid of all the space. And then what you want to do, you can just zoom in a bit more, get a bit closer, and then add a fade, in case you get any pops and clicks or anything like that. So zoom in, hold down Command, drag it like that. There we go. And then again, same thing, you do it on all the tracks. You can even just drag it as well if you want. But it is better to use the marquee tool. It's a little bit easier. Okay, that's it, pretty much. But as I said, I won't do everything on this video because it would take ages otherwise, but you can see I've put it in 3 summing stacks up the top. Drums, percussion, piano, break them all down, and then all the individual parts are in there. All coloured up nicely, all labelled. And then you go through your whole session and do the same. And then you can get cracking on the mix without getting stressed out. I hope that was helpful. Please subscribe if you enjoyed that video. I'll catch you next time.